What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's Jackson. I'm an occasional adult. There's shit on the floor. I shouldn't have showed that. Power's here. And today is Saturday, and it's almost 1. I've been up since like 9, laid in bed till about 11. Took a shower. Just been chilling, doing my thing. Getting ready to watch the Colts' second preseason game against the Packers. I'm not going to wear any Colts gear today. It's fucking preseason, so who cares? Yeah, got it on CBS, all queued up, ready to go. Colts Blue Zone's on. Just a commercial. Game starts at 1. It's like 12:55, so... Well, game more likely kicks off probably like 1:05, 1:10, let's be real. But it says it's supposed to start at 1. But I've been a football fan long enough to know that's not how that works. So, yeah. Next week, we play the Bengals Saturday, August 23rd at 1 p.m. for our last preseason game. My ass will either be in St. Louis by then or on the way to St. Louis when that game starts. So, because I'm going to St. Louis next weekend. I don't think I've talked about that yet, but I'm going to see Linkin Park because they decided not to come to Indy on their tour. So back in November, I bought tickets to the St. Louis show because, there was 3 shows that were closest to me. There was one in Columbus, one in Chicago, one in St. Louis. They were all about the same distance. And the St. Louis one was on a Saturday, so I said, we're going to go to that one. So that should be pretty exciting. But that's not this weekend. That's next weekend. Right now, we're about to watch the Colts play against the Packers for a preseason game. Daniel Jones is going to start. But Richardson's going to play most of the first half. Jones will probably play like a series or 2, and then Richardson will come in and play probably till halftime. Assuming he doesn't get hurt again. Which hopefully he doesn't. But yeah. This, I'm going to watch the game. I'll let you guys know how it goes. I'll pick this up here in a little bit. Alrighty, guys. So we're at halftime of the Colts game. We are currently at 13-3. Overall, I think Daniel Jones was pretty solid. He had a shaky start, but he got it together. A lot of field goal drive, made a couple of decent throws. I don't think he's as bad as people are making him out to be. Do I think he's a, consistent starter? No, but I think he could come win some games for you if it came down to it. I think he's better than Gardner Minshew, who we had a few years ago, and we won games with him. So if we won games with him, I think we can win games with Jones. Tyler Warren made a nice catch. The defenses overall looked pretty good. At the end of the half, they got a little shaky, but that was second and third string guys. But overall, I think the defense looked really good. Obviously, only allowing 3 points in the half. Both, like I said, Daniel Jones, he had a solid little performance. I think Richardson looked pretty good too. He led a 90-yard touchdown drive. It was a handoff to Goodson, but he looked good on that drive. He made some accurate throws, made good decisions. His second drive was a little shaky. He had a couple inaccurate throws, but had a nice flip pass on a third down to get-ins to put us in easier field goal range. Spencer Schrader went 2 for 2 in the half. Richardson had a beautiful pass to Anthony Gold that got called back because A.D. Mitchell didn't line up right. But it was a dime, and it was that's why we like Richardson, because he can do shit like that. But my takeaway is I think right now Richardson should be the starter. Obviously, Richardson's still not perfect. He's got a lot of shit he still needs to work on. But even against second stringers, his accuracy looked better. He looked more confident in the pocket. His decision-making was better. And he's just, like I said, there's small shit he needs to fix. Simply just setting his feet when he throws a check down. That will help a lot. And he's still going to make the big plays. He had 2 nice throws get called back, too, so we won't take that. I think his stats were 6 for 11, but He definitely looked a little better than that. He had a nice scramble on 3rd and 9 to get the first down. So even though it was against twos, Richardson looked a lot better. And I think he should be our starter. But Daniel Jones, he's a good player as well. And with Anthony Richardson's injury history, it's going to be nice having a guy like Daniel Jones as your backup, because I think he's going to be a guy that can come in and win you a few games. So, because they said, I think the consensus was that this game is going to decide our QB competition. And overall, I think Richardson, Daniel Jones had a better stats day, but actually watching the game, Richardson looked better on the field. So, yeah. But besides that, I don't have a whole lot to add. It's currently storming outside. That's always fun. I mean, if you guys, well, that didn't depict it very well. It's raining. So, yeah. I'm going to watch the second half now. We get the ball first, and Riley Leonard is going to come out and throw some dimes, probably scramble a little bit. Maybe we'll get a Jason Bean sighting today. But we're up by 10. And then my last takeaway from Jones and Richardson is both of them need to be better in the red zone. Offense in general just needs to be able to score in the red zone, which might be a different story when Jonathan Taylor's playing all the time. Jonathan Taylor got 1 carry and was done. So he didn't get hurt. He just got 1 carry, and then they took him out of the game. So, yeah, the second half starting now. But we're up 13-3. We just got to be better in the red zone because we could be up 21-3 right now. But that's all I got. I'll pick this up at the end of the game. Alrighty, guys. So I know it's been a little while since I last picked up. So I was going to vlog at the end of the Colts game, but I just never got around to it. I will say, how it ended was straight bullshit. Because it was 4th and 10. We brought Jason Bean in the game for, the last drive of the game. We were down by 4 with, a minute left, and we got the ball, and he drove us downfield. It was 4th and 10 with, I think it was, 14 seconds left or something like that. We were down 23-19. Bean throws a perfect ball to Jelani Woods. Woods catches it, gets, 3 to 4 feet down, falls into the end zone. Bobbles the ball a little bit, but at that point, it doesn't matter because he had already gotten his feet down. It looked like a touchdown, right? And then they originally called it down at the 1, and then they reviewed it, and we're like, all right, cool, they're going to overturn this and call it a touchdown. Well, they reviewed it and called it incomplete, saying he didn't get 2 feet down. And when you watch the replay, he clearly got 2 feet down. He got double that. He got 4. And, I think what they tried to say is it was a bobble. But, when you take more than 2 steps, that counts as a football move. So when you go to the ground, the bobble doesn't matter. He had possession of the ball, and it was all that. It's one of those things, since it's preseason, it is what it is. In my book, we won that game. Record books will say otherwise, but once again, it's the preseason. But in my book, we won. But, if we would have lost like that during the regular season, I would have been so pissed because, it's so obvious that that was a touchdown. I feel like if it was the regular season, they would have taken a much longer look at that, and they would have called it a touchdown. But I don't know with how refs are. They might have still called it incomplete in the regular season. But it is what it is. Like I said, you can hear Xavier singing right now because he's testing out a MacBook he just bought. But in my book, we won that game, personally. I mean, because the game doesn't count anyway. So the way I saw it happen, I saw Jelani Woods catch the ball and score a touchdown with 9 seconds left. So therefore, we won. So, yeah. But that's really all I got for today. It's 11:30. I'm not going to sleep yet, but I just want to get this video edited and put up for tomorrow. So, also on my second channel, which is just a backup channel, really, I've started posting some old concert clips. When I'd go to a concert and record a full song, I started posting some of those old clips on my other channel. Not to like try and get views on them or anything. I legit just posted them so I could watch them, because for some reason in my camera roll, when I go to watch it, it just sticks the whole time. Even when I try to like download it from my cloud and like all that, it'll still just like stick. Like the audio will keep playing, but the picture will just freeze, and it was really getting on my nerves. So I uploaded some full songs from concerts I went to over the last couple years on that channel, because obviously I can still watch like the less than 1 minute clips on my phone, but the full songs it wouldn't let me watch. So I just uploaded those, and it lets me watch them that way. So that's really the only reason I did it. And when I upload them, I was like, well, might as well make them public. It's just in case anyone else wants to see it. But, so if y'all want to go check that out, you're more than welcome. There's no, link to that channel or anything. You're just gonna have to find it. It's called The One and Only JP, so it can't be that hard to find. The profile picture is me doing the rock symbol, wearing a beanie and then my Colts t-shirt that says, I am stronger than my darkest days, which is they're kicking the stigma mental health thing, which I am a big supporter of, might I add. But yeah, today's vlog was really just a whole lot of nothing, but that's because I did a whole lot of nothing. I know some of you guys get pissed that I don't really vlog what I do. The only thing I really did today was watch the Colts game, and I vlogged my reactions to that. So, I did hang out with the guys a little bit. Devin's little brother is spending the night with us, so went and hung out with him for a little bit. We took a pretty tough pick. Put it right there. Fire. Yeah. So that's really all I got for today. It's definitely storming outside, so that's awesome. But yeah, I really don't got a whole lot. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. If you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, turn on the notifications so you don't miss a vlog, and follow everything in the description box. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.